Welcome! This video is just talk about the slave Raspberry. As you can see, I found, well, a not so pretty housing, but it works for my case. On off switch, then this is not USB, this is the charging port, and some status about the internal battery and the USB output. At the moment I have the Raspberry Pi 3 installed, which runs quite a bit fast. I would say 20%. Let's open it up. So. For the internals. Is it visible? Yes. Here is the Power Boost 1000 from Adafruit, which charges the 3 batteries here. And the problem was that normal USB cable wasn't able to deliver enough power, so the voltage drop was so high on the cables that when it was running the batteries got discharged. So I had an idea and placed a step down converter down here. I think a 5 amperes one, and now I have to deliver to this plug 12 volts, and here is 5 volts made, goes into the Adafruit charger and then to the Raspberry Pi. I also exchanged the Edimax stick with a better one with a external antenna, because the problem was that the direction the antenna is pointing to the host Raspberry made quite a difference between how good the reception was, and so I switched to this one, which is much better. Let's close it up again and run it. Maybe I have to fast forward a bit. So on. Okay. So is this battery. So now it's starting the network. OpenCPN is started automatically, and then I can show you what I did on the host Raspberry. So now it's running. I should have GPS. Yes, I have. And to control it, I have this small keyboard. I can switch it on. I see a blue LED here, and once I have it switched on, I have my mouse pointer here, and so I can, let's see if I can move around, and here are 2 buttons. Here I can scroll in and out. It's nice small keyboard. I think this is France, and here you see the speed of the Raspberry Pi 3. It's way faster. Let's go somewhere else. Here's I think ENC chart format. which is a bit slower usually, but it works quite well. I have OpenGL switched off here. It's just software emulated the graphics. So, and the next one I want to show you is I have also on the host Raspberry done a bit work. I think I pressed the wrong button. This one. Let's start up the internet browser. So let's see if I can zoom a bit in. So. Okay. So now you can see here the usual debug info, my DVB-T stick, and so on and so on. Also the time on the slave Raspberry was set by the host Raspberry. Here's my IP, and here's also some information about everything, where I am, how the elevation is, the pressure, the temperature, and the humidity is also measured by the host Raspberry, and if my services are running. I think Navtex you haven't seen. I have here I've built a Navtex receiver, which is this one here. It can receive at 508 kHz and 490 kHz. It's a small amplifier receiver and a microcontroller, and the antenna is located here. This is the antenna for the, it's a board one for the Navtex, and if I place it right, then I can receive up to 1500 kilometers with this thing. It's not bad. And here's the power supply for the antenna. Maybe I make a video about this as well. Yeah, and so now you see it's the lights. I have to check what the letter M is here, what station, but my best hit was, I think, from Trondheim, which is about 1500 kilometers from here. I also receive usually from the Mediterranean Sea, Italy, and it's also always Norway, nav warnings and so on. And the next one is I have my humidity, pressure and temperature sensor, the BME 280, and let's say from the last 5 days. 5 days and 12 hours is okay. And now the host Raspberry calculates some graphs, and yeah, you see the pressure went from 971 down to 958 and now up to 975. I think this is hectopascal or millibar? Hectopascal, I think hectopascal. Here's the temperature over the past few days. I was working yesterday in my shop here, and I had a heat plate and the receiver laid next to it, so you see it went up to 36 degrees and then cooled down slowly. And the humidity, let's say, let's take the last let's take the last day. I could type 24 hours, and yeah, 12 o'clock, 2 p.m. Yeah, and overnight it cooled slowly down. So, okay, I think we have it. Back to small design. Have I not shown something? Yeah, and let's take this aside. I'll show you the charging device. I almost forgot, sorry. I have just a normal plug, but the cable went straight through. And then I have, you can see a plug here, 12 volts. So I don't destroy anything. Let's plug it in here. So. And here you can see strange reflection from here. Let's move this aside a bit. So this is the power consumption, the host Raspberry, the Navtex receiver, and the power supply for the antenna needs. I think around 8 watts. And now I plug in my host Raspberry. I have plug over here, so let's plug it in. And now you see it's charging the battery with 1.4 amperes. So it charges with about 10 watts. And this is almost 2 amperes over the cable. And so here you can see now that the yellow LED is on, and when it's fully charged, then it goes, the green one goes on. And also, if the display shuts off, it shuts off completely after I think 10 minutes or so, and then the Raspberry takes about 1 ampere at 5 watts. With the display takes about 2 to 2.5 watts, and when it's switched off, I went down to around 3 watts, 2.5 to 3 watts for the whole system. And maybe I make also a video about that. It's the next project. It's power monitor for ships, and so I can see how much watt goes in and how much went out, the battery status and the differential values, and also several power sources. Let's see, that's just a fun project. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video, and if you have questions, just leave a comment below. Bye.